Hey guys, welcome to another weekly gold XAU USD price prediction and analysis video. So as usually in this video we are going to analyze gold chart on the basis of price action levels, and we are going to discuss how gold can behave in upcoming trading sessions. I already said this chart on my Telegram channel, and we already discussed that currently it is trading in range. We are going to discuss this and this, and we are going to analyze volume profile, but before that we are going to discuss the latest COT report. And if we look at the latest COT report, the data, or you can say the numbers from the COT, is not much impressive this time, because you can clearly read over to long positions over here. They pulling money from the longs, you can clearly read minus 1191, and they they are also covering their short position. The covering is very minor, 1298. So they pulling money from both side, like they are covering their long position and they also covering their short positions. So the direction, or you can say the sentiment from the COT, is not much clear as per my view. And if you remember, in the previous week we analyzed this chart, this managed money position in long. These are the long position, this blue one, these blue one. So in the, if we talk about the scenario from previous year, you can see this is the 1 year period and it is nearly at the highest point. So they are covering their long, and they are previously we have seen that they covering long, but they are not covering that much, and we already seen a decline due to that covering. But in the current, or you can say in the latest COT report, the covering is not much big. So from the sentiment of COT, I can say that they are waiting for the data that is going to be that we are going to see in next week, because we have a big data that FMC is also there in next week. So they might waiting for the data, and they can decide the direction of gold, because currently from this COT report we can't see the clear direction or the short-term direction. And if we talk about the price action point of view, you can clearly see that in previous week we already discussed that gold trading in this narrow range, and before that the gold was trading in this broad range, and currently it is moving toward very narrow price level. So from the price action point of view, this trend line, this bottom trend line, is very important. As you can see uh, on 4-hour time frame chart, this is 4-hour, you can clearly see that gold rejecting this trend line on multiple occasions previously also. So this trend line is a very important uh, price structure that we have to wait for gold to test or to break down. And from the current scenario, gold recently, if we zoom in, you can clearly see rejected this trend line again, because candle is still closing above this trend line, and we can expect further rise like this and then this. So if next time if gold bears able to break down, then we do not have to enter immediately. I think we better have to wait it to retest like this, and then we can look for the sell opportunities. But if bulls able to take control from here and they able to break out this trend line, upper trend line, because this is also a strong resistance trend line, as you can clearly see on this time frame 4-hour. So we have to also wait for the confirmation, because why I'm saying to wait for confirmation, because we have seen that gold is currently hunting the stops from upside and bottom side also. So we have to wait. If able to break out, then we have to wait for the retest, and then we can take long entries accordingly. So on the price action point of view, this is the only structure that currently I'm looking. And in the bottom side, the main price level is 1975 to 1980 zone, and in the upside we have 2005 to 2010 price zone that we have to look for, and then we can take entries accordingly. And if we talk in terms of volume profile, as you can see on the current price level or price zone or the trading range, this is the high volume profile zone, and we are trading inside this level. So if we can see some good news for gold, then we can look for the buy opportunities. But if break down, the bottom side level on volume profile is this level, the level around 19252 to 1928. This is the level on this volume profile area that we have to look, because this is a high volume node and we can expect a test toward this, and then gold can, and then we have to wait how the price react on testing this zone. So this is the scenario on volume profile. And if we talk in term of lower time frame or intraday time frame, this is 15-minute, and as you can see, the price is currently closing above the CPR level, this one 1989. So above this level, this is the next day CPR, and the bottom lies around 1985. So above this level we just have to look for the buy, and we have to wait for the data, because the data is very important for next week. In the bottom side we are going to take sell entries accordingly. And if we talk about the levels, support resistance level on in terms of open interest, the level from the current closing, we closed around this level 1989, and below this we have this level 1975. As you can see, this is a good level of support. Below that 1950, you already knows that. And in the upside, the only important level is 2000, 2002, 2025. So these are the level, and this is the scenario. We are going to discuss more about these levels in live trading sessions in Telegram channel. So see you there.